Hey guys, we are here today. We're going to unbox the Bookish Box July box. The theme was Into the Forest.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
So when we first picked the YA book, we knew we wanted to move in a forest camp direction. So we had a lot of fun trying to figure out like what influences we wanted to do and all that stuff. So
Summer campy vibes.
yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go into it. When we picked our colors, we went with greens and then blues. We tried to match like the YA book cover quite a bit,
Yeah.
which has blues, grays, and greens-ish. So every time you get a box, you got this will be on the top. This is the insert card. It has the theme up there, and on the back it has all the spoilers for where the items came from, what they are, what inspired them. We also have a quote always on the little bottom here, and it says, the clearest way into the universe is through a forest wilderness, which is really cool. Alright, you're gonna pull the first thing out.
What?
And there's the only thing you get to do.
That's yeah. I love doing that. Okay, let's do these first.
Okay.
So this is the floral and milk bath salts. That's the
Right around the time we started working on this box, I had gotten that I'd ordered for myself, a bath salt that had flowers in it. And then separately, I also have like a bath milk powder. So I made myself like this gorgeous bath where it was like a creamy milky color with like flowers floating, and the salt smelled so good. And it just looked really pretty too in the bag. And so we wanted to do something similar because we're working with forest. So we thought like flowers and we'd have fun.
Yeah.
And we love doing bath stuff, and we know not everybody has a bath. So the cool part about those is they make a really good like foot soak.
scrub.
So you could
Yeah.
do like a little foot soak, like you give yourself a pedicure or something, or you can keep those for when you go on vacation and you have a bath near you too. They're awesome, and you don't even need a ton of them for each bath.
yeah.
I would say that bag could really do 2 baths if you pour a ton in like I do.
Yeah.
Or if you're a little bit more selective, then you could literally probably get 4 baths out of that bag.
Yeah. When I tried it, I did the whole thing in it.
Oh, there you
And
go.
it smelled so good, but I was like, I probably should have split this up into more, but I was like,
Here we go.
Yeah, we're doing it.
And that works best. So unlike other bath salts, you can just pour into your bath at any time. Because there is milk in that, you really want to pour it under the running water so that it can break up the milk, and that's how you get like that frothy milk white, which is really pretty and great for your skin.
Probably my favorite tote we've done so far, just because I love
that. So when we were talking about this, we were talking about different influences, and our friend David brought up the Pawnee Goddesses from Parks and Rec. Oh, hold it one more time. I want to read it. So we decided to go with David's instincts, and we decided to make a tote that had part of the pledge from the Pawnee Goddesses. And obviously everybody who knows our company well knows that we are very much feminist.
Yes.
And so we love this quote because it deals with equality, and it says, "Enemies of fairness and equality, hear my womanly roar." And then I just put a lot of flowers, and I did a banner so you could really see the words.
Yeah.
And I love doing it. And the cool part with these totes that we work with, our supplier who does the totes, and then we screen the totes ourselves. But the tote manufacturer, those are fair trade certified totes. They're also where you can wash them, so if they get dirty, you spill something on them, you can just throw them in your washing machine like you would a shirt, and they should come out good as new. So I love working with those totes, and they're so durable too.
Yes.
So the next item we have is this. We knew as soon as we started going into like the camp forest theme that we had to do an item from Percy Jackson, or else people would be very angry with us.
Oh yeah.
So this is a tumbler we designed here, and it says on it Camp Half-Blood, and then inside the Pegasus it says Seaweed Brain. And we had so much fun doing it. And also I just like how they turned out. They're great, they're durable.
They're pretty large.
And
too.
they're pretty large.
Like,
yeah, it's a big one.
compared to my, you don't know how big my head is, but.
Oh, she's got a real big head.
Yeah, but it's large.
Let's go to the head comparison.
Yeah, here's her head, my head,
My head's
Her head.
larger.
my head again.
Okay.
Wait, her head.
So, anyways, we did obviously blue because that feels very Percy Jackson. But I love doing this, and these are really durable. If you did get one, you want to make sure that you hand wash them, as you don't want to scrub that off. And you want to, if you're going to wash the outside of it, do this part really gentle. But these are awesome, and you should not microwave them either. It says it on there.
Should not microwave them.
You should not.
Don't do it. Next one. Jewelry item.
So we like including jewelry items because I feel like they're pretty versatile. Almost everybody wears jewelry, and if you don't, it's really easy to gift it to somebody.
Yeah.
So we did a bangle. We haven't done one of these bangles for almost a year in the box, and they're a really simple way of having something a little bit bookish or geeky come out and still look really elegant.
Yeah.
This one, it says adventure is out there. Another thing we wanted to touch on with this box was Up, the Pixar movie. Because it's all about going out and seeking adventure and going into the forest. And I love that quote because I feel like it applies to a lot of things. And these bangles are pretty awesome. They are thicker, so when you adjust them, you have to go real gentle and slow because they're not as thin.
Yeah.
Which will make them durable, but if you they'll break in half if you try to do it too hard.
Yeah.
But otherwise, they should adjust. You just got to kind of move slowly with it and kind of, you know, groom it a bit as you go.
Yeah.
But that was the bangle we included. We did do that one. That one is exclusive to our box. It was our design, which is pretty cool. Getting there. Okay, so this was kind of like a fun item. This company, Parm Crisp, reached out to us. They wanted to send all of our subscribers a gift. So the cool part is that you guys didn't have to pay for that. That was complimentary from the company. They sent it to everybody so you guys could try them out and snack while you read. And we saw so many unboxing videos of people snacking while they were
unboxing them,
which was kind of cool. So I'm glad we got to do that.
Snack while you read.
Yeah, and we love getting to include that stuff. If we can add extra stuff in your box without anybody having to pay for it, like that's a win for us.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. So next we have a magnet from Shadow Falls, and I love the colors. It's so cute.
So when I went to do Shadow Falls for a theme item, people were really excited about it because I know Shadow Falls doesn't get as much love, and it's an older series, but it deals with people who are like supernatural. They go to this camp, and it's called Shadow Falls. So I wanted to do something with it, but I didn't want it to be too on the nose since I know it's not as many people know about it. So I decided to just go really simple, but do a really beautiful design so anybody can put it on their fridge, and then hopefully it would inspire people to go pick up the book and read it. So it is a really cool magnet, and it is like that soft touch matte that I'm obsessed with. So it looks really pretty too, and it can go on your fridge or wherever else, and it's a pretty strong magnet as well. So the shirt was really fun, and this was another one that we knew right away we wanted to do, which is The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. If you haven't read that series, you absolutely should. It is really fun, and it feels very much like a little bit like fairy tale, but like dark. It's really cool. And so we went with this, and we did have a guest designer because in the summer we have guest designers come through. So this was designed by KDP Letters. She did all of this lettering herself, and it's gorgeous. And it says, once there was a girl who vowed she would save everyone in the world but forgot herself. And it is so awesome. And we did this blue color because it went with our book really well. And then we did the black so you could see the lettering really clearly. This is our YA book.
I feel like a beauty blogger when I do that every time. So
this is kind of cool because I like doing contemporaries in the summer. I feel like it just feels right for the summer. But a lot of people right now are just so into fantasy and magic and all this stuff. So this book did a really great job of kind of weaving both of those. So it feels like a contemporary, but there's this magical element. So it's very much like magical realism. So even though it's a contemporary, it's a little bit different. But it is a really awesome book. It's probably one of my top books of the year. I could say a little bit, but it says, falling in love is the wildest thing of all. And I love this part right here because I feel like this just made me want to read it right away. And it says, there are two monsters in this, I always say monster, like that, like the cheese. There are two monsters in this story, and one of them is me. There's love, heartbreak, and adventure, and a little bit of magic. And this book, not only is the cover gorgeous, but it's a beautiful book. And I promise once you pick it up, you will not be able to put it down. It's a really gorgeous book. And then I just also want to see it naked really quick. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. Okay, and so it's really cool. It's like that particle board look almost because it has speckles on it.
Yeah.
And then the side in just blue, it says wild blue under.
Yeah.
It's really
gorgeous.
gorgeous.
I like that. Yeah, it's really pretty.
That was our YA book. Our adult book that we featured. So with our box, you can choose either YA or an adult title. The theme will always go with the YA title, but if you really prefer an adult book, we always include an adult book as well. The adult book was Providence by Carolyn Kepnes. This book was awesome. And we first fell in love with her writing with her first book that we read, which was You. If you haven't read that or listened to the Audible, you absolutely should. And it's also being made into a movie on Lifetime right now, so you totally should check it out. What's his name from Gossip Girl?
Yeah, from Gossip Girl. Dan from Gossip Girl. I don't know.
He plays the main guy in that one.
Pennington. His either first name or his last name is Pennington. I know that. I know that.
So this is Providence. It's got a ton of really good people saying great things about it. But this book says it's a propulsive novel that is part love story, part detective story, and part supernatural thriller. Stephen King called it hypnotic and totally original. This book is amazing. We were so excited to be able to include this book because in our box, for people who buy the adult book and goodies, it's like $30. And this book by itself is $27. So we felt like we were so excited to be able to give such a great value to our subscribers this month.
Yeah.
And have such a beautiful book. Let's look on the inside. It's black. Okay. And silver. Cool. This was really cool. And we also were able to get a signed book plate for every single person right here inside the book.
Woo.
We loved getting to feature this book. I love anytime an author that I love comes out with a new book and I can somehow be able to include them.
Yeah.
She's the one who originally beta read this book for the box though.
Uh-huh.
So I gave it to her to read and she came back and was like, yes.
I think I came back the next day and I was like, yeah, this is the one. This is what we're doing. I'm putting my foot down right now.
Yeah, and she was like, I know it's expensive, but we're gonna do it.
I literally did say that. It
just had
so
to happen.
good. Yeah. This is the calendar for this month.
Back in January, we sent out a little, what are those called? An easel.
Yeah, an easel.
A little wooden easel. So every month when you got your calendar print, you could set it on the easel and put it on your desk or your library or wherever.
Mm-hmm.
And this is by Hey Atlas Creative. Every month we do this and it's meant to kind of work for the following month so you have it for a whole month. So in January we sent January and February, and then in February we sent March and so on. So this is an August calendar, that's why it was sent in July so you could have it for all of August.
Yeah.
But it hints at what our August theme was, which is Lady Monarch, and Jasmine was one of our influences, so that's why it has a Jasmine quote on it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, everybody said they love the colors on that so much.
We get the calendar to get you kind of excited about the box.
Yep.
And we're excited.
And Kate from Hey Atlas just always blows it out of the park.
Kills it.
And then we also every month we do these doodles. You can color them in and share them, and they always have to do with the theme. Doodles by Christina is who does every doodle. She writes and draws and colors this whole thing for us, and it's really cool. I don't know if you guys can see that. We can hope.
Yeah. You can get a little bit closer than you can. And then also, our very first month ever, we're doing a photo challenge.
By the time this video posts, we're going to be on the book. So you can post either one of the books. If you don't have a book, perhaps your box didn't come with a book, if you find a creative way to include the book in your picture, I know a lot of people will actually just insert a photo of the book in pictures. You can do that too.
Yeah.
We just want to see your post and we're really excited. The cool part about this is they don't have to do it every day.
Yeah, you don't have to do it every day. There's one winner of every single day, so you can post every single day and have 7 different chances to win, or you can just post on the days that you want to, or as much as you want to.
Yeah. So that was our July box. So we have our Doodles by Christina. We have the magnet, which we did here in-house, the shirt, which was done by KDP Letters, the calendar by Hey Atlas Creative, the adult book Providence by Carolyn Kepnes, the YA book Wild Blue Wonder by Carly Sorsack.
Yeah, I think that's how you say it.
Let's see what else.
The bangle.
The bangle by us, inspired by Up.
You're gonna say by us.
By
Inspired
us.
by us. We love to adventure.
The tote bag from Inspired by Pawnee Goddesses, designed by the Book of Shop, and our floral milk and bath salts from Cherry Pick Crafts, and then our little special gift.
Yeah.
And the tumbler.
And the tumbler.
So we thought we had a really awesome packed box this month. We hope you guys love it. If you missed an item and you want to purchase it, the whole box is available for purchase with a very limited amount in our shop. by the time this airs, they'll be available. And what's going to be on sale right now? If you're watching this video, it's our September box, which we just announced the theme, and the theme is Rebels at Sea. So go check out our site to get more information, and we definitely think you'll want to sign up because you won't want to miss that one.
Yeah. We also have a Spotify that every single month when we announce the theme, we also include a playlist that has songs that kind of inspired us or helped fuel what we were looking, like our visions in our head, some songs that go along with it. And so if you are not already following us, I think that's what it is on Spotify, make sure you're following us. It's Bookish Vibes, BOOKISHVIBES.
And we can link it, right?
Yeah, I can link it. Yeah, I'll link it down below. And
I love all of our playlists.
Yeah, every single playlist is just, I listen to one every single day. They're so good. They're so much fun to do. People really enjoy them, so you should go check them out if you have Spotify and you want to listen to our music that we have. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to us. Make sure you have our post notifications on so you can get notified when we post a new video.
Comment, tell us what item was your favorite.
Yes. Let us know if you're doing the photo challenge with us. We're really excited to see all the pictures that's going to be coming to us. And yeah, I think that's it, right? Yeah? All right.
Bye, guys.